Live right quick. I'm trying to find a parking space, so don't mind the noise. But anyway, I was just going live on my Instagram telling a hilarious story about my childhood and what happened to me as a kid. And it's censored because I could figure out why. I've been, as I told y'all, just because I'm not making videos don't mean I'm not looking up shit, researching and watching in the background. And I know it's 100% for sure because I said Asian dude hella times. Now, I don't know what the fuck is offensive about me saying Asian dude. Okay? I was making an Instagram story recapping the time when a group of friends of mine, let me put my, because I can't see. When a group of friends of mine were stealing pomegranates out of this Asian dude because he was Asian and he was a guy. We were stealing the pomegranates out of his backyard. And because I bought like 10 pomegranates today, because I'm making juice for me and my friend for the week. So I just left one grocery store on my way to another grocery store. And it reminded me of that story. So I was like, oh my God, I tell story times on my Instagram. And those tend to get pretty good views. And so I was telling this story and I was giving like a bunch of details about the relationship between this boy and I, because he used to hit me all the time, and I thought it was because I had a big ass. That's why he used to smack my ass all the time. But I know that as a grown woman, but as a little kid, I didn't know that that's what that meant. I didn't know as a little kid that he liked me. And I didn't understand why the boys would smack me on my ass all the time. As a grown woman, I know now it's because I got a big ass booty. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's what happened there. And this particular time, we used to walk back and forth to school in like a group of 15 people. And we used to just run amok in the neighborhood. And this particular time, as usual, we would steal pomegranates out the back of this Asian dude's backyard. So we would hop the fence. And mind you, this dude I'm talking about was our neighborhood bully. Like, he used to really, not only did he used to smack me on the ass all the time, but he used to like whoop people's ass too. And he was like the fastest runner. He was super athletic, right? So this particular time, this fool, we hopped the fence, and the Asian dude that I'm talking about had a Siberian Husky. And the Siberian Husky, the Asian dude had let the Siberian, and he let him out, and our neighborhood bully, he was stuck at the top of the fence. His shirt got caught on the top of the fence. And what made it so hilarious, because here it is, this tough dude who used to whoop our asses all the time, he's screaming like a girl, like ah, like that super high pitched scream. And we couldn't believe it. We were just all laughing so hard. I mean, on the floor, on the ground, rolling, laughing at him. And the dog, because a Siberian Husky to a 10-year-old kid is like ginormous, right? So this dog is jumping and getting trying to get his feet, and he's raising his feet at the top of the fence, and he got those pokey things at the top, and he's screaming, and we're like laughing like ha ha, because here it is, finally the neighborhood bully is fucking getting like attacked. Finally, we were so elated, and we took his pomegranates, and when he got down, we knew it was on. We took his pomegranates and started running like crazy to the overpass so we could get to the other side and get to our neighborhood. Because once you get to the other side, get to the neighborhood, it's mad cuts you could take. And that's what we did, child. And we snatched them pomegranates, and we was cracking them open and tearing them up. And it was just so hilarious, like growing up in California. And so anyway, I'm so grouchy because here it is, this wonderful story that I just told you about these pomegranates, and Instagram is blocking this because I said Asian dude. We didn't know his name. We were scared of him. We were scared of him. So what's so wrong with me calling him an Asian dude? I wouldn't be mad if somebody called me a black woman because I'm black. You know what I'm saying? That's like somebody to say I cut through the back of this black girl's yard and told a story. Like, what the fuck is wrong with that shit? And then being from California, it's mad Asian people. Like, I can't even tell a fucking story of my childhood. Like, what kind of shit is that? Hi, Aunt Andrea. How are you, girl? And, like, what kind of shit is that? Like, you can't even tell a fucking story without being censored. Like, get out of here. What kind of weird ass shit is this? Like, we can't say anything. That's good. That's good. Hey, yo, I was thinking about coming back soon, girl. I was thinking about coming back soon. Um and plus Sister Soldier got a new book coming out. So that came out, and I was thinking about ordering that shit today. But I've been in good spirits lately. I don't have anything deep to add besides this. The only deep thing that I want to add is that we really need, anytime that we have a chance to stand up, and even if it's some shit that they saying about your ass, like, they got the right to say it. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if they was calling me all kind of N-words, nigga this, nigga that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't give a fuck. You got the right to say it at the end of the day. Because I got the right to say whatever the fuck I want to. And that's just how I feel. You just bought a house? Hey, period. Um, the booking dinners are fun. Okay, good, good. Um, Okay, cool. So that is something to consider. I just been trying to figure it out because, you know, in full honesty, like, when my sister passed, I was doing, I got into heavy therapy. And then, so I'm kind of like on the other side of things now. And, it just taking it day by day. Let's just be real, because dealing with a loss like that is really tough. But I'm on the other side now where I'm kind of trying to get everything back in order. And I got a new therapist. We switched insurances with my company, so they don't cover that particular type of therapy anymore. But I did it for a year and a half. I think I'm ready to move forward with a different kind of treatment plan. So for all this time that I've been away, that's just what I've been doing. And I ain't gonna hold you, like that's really it. I was just really on survival mode. So I was so happy that you're doing well. And I'm so grateful that, when I pull up, you still pull up, you know? Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I gained a little bit weight, but I'm working on it now. Hence the story about the juicing. I've been juicing like crazy. I dropped a couple of pounds, but it's nowhere where I want to be yet. But I'm grateful for the direction I'm going in, and I'm just being kind to myself, and just working on myself right now. I'm reading the book Sacred Woman. So that's the book that I'm working on now. So maybe that could be, but I think that's too personal, and I'm doing trauma work, so I wouldn't share that quite yet. But I for sure would like to review Sister Soldier's new book. I think it's called Love After Midnight. Because we did the coldest winter ever, and I'm currently listening to Midnight, uh, a gangster love story by Sister Soldier. So I think I'm on like chapter 16. I'm listening to the free audio on YouTube. So that's cool. I'm listening to that. And reading Sacred Woman. Because I think I'm ready to do the work that is required of that book. When I first got the book, I was not ready at all. It makes you take a mirror and look at yourself, and a mirror down here, and makes you take a real hard look at your behavior. And the mirror is up close, okay? It makes you check yourself. And when I went through all of the questions, and at that time, I was like, no thanks. No. No. Okay, Sister Soldier is a good series. You ever So yeah, and I wanted to tell that story because we got our vengeance, y'all. We got our vengeance on our bully. Not only did he get caught up on on the top of the fence and was screaming like a girl, but we stole his pomegranates too. So I'm so sad that Instagram, and then what makes it even more frustrating is that it's a robotic process. It's not nothing real. You get these very selected options of, to dispute the review process, and it's not nothing real. And it's just like, this is some bullshit. So I just wanted to come to my YouTube and share that story with y'all because it was on my heart. It was a light-hearted story, and I thought it was great. And Instagram went and ruined it. And I was starting to come up on my storytelling on the Instagram because my personal, I think, Andrea, you got my personal Instagram, but it's like, I'm starting to, I got more followers there. I finally got my Real Talking Healthy Food Instagram back. So they wouldn't even let me access it for a long time. So, whatever. But I just wanted to come in and tell y'all that story right quick. And the Care Bears is always on my heart and in my mind. And I promise you, like word is born, that you guys will be the first to know when I come back. I'm always thinking of creative ways to come back. I'll probably share my products with you and let you know the things that I've been selling. I've been active in the background. But I think when I get to a certain place, I will be very uh I would be in a better place, and I don't want to share any bad energy with anybody, because I was just um so depressed. But anyway, thank you so much. So yeah, I'm writing out a plan right now, and I will definitely consider that. I gotta, and also let me add this. I don't even need anybody to make a intro and an outro for me. I done learned how to do all that shit myself. So I done worked on my editing skills. I done worked on everything. So when I come back, girl, it's gonna be full throttle. Okay, so I would be ready, and y'all get to see both sides of you, girl. Y'all don't see the activist side. Now you can see the more softer side, and I'm looking forward to share that with you. And thank you for your grace, and thank you for your patience, and thank you for your understanding for the time with the loss that my family and I have gone through. I recently lost my older brother. I know I keep saying I'm about to get off here. I'm getting old. I'm about to be like, I'm about to get off here and then keep talking. I recently lost my older brother. We didn't really have a relationship. I really didn't talk about him because he's a Chester molester. But he died. So we're working through that. So you know, there it is. But yeah, I'm really about to get off here because I want to get this juice going and I'm gone. So I hope y'all have a blessed, wonderful, productive weekend and a restful Sunday. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace, love, and hair grease and all that jazz. Big baby.